Life's a twisted game, full of shadows and cold whispers. I've walked those dark alleys, felt the chill of self-loathing deep in my bones. It ain't pretty, it's gritty, harsh, real. But I'm here to tell you, there's a flicker of light in all that darkness, if you look hard enough. Let's get real. You ever wake up and just feel empty, like the world's got nothing left for you, and you got nothing left for it? That's the darkness, talking, whispering in your ear, telling you lies. But damn, those lies feel real. I know. I've been there, hating myself, thinking I ain't worth a damn. Every mistake, every failure, it sticks to you like tar. Makes you feel like you're sinking deeper and deeper. You feel that hate in your gut, twisting and turning, eating you alive. It's a constant battle, fighting against that voice telling you you're nothing. And sometimes you want to give in, let the darkness swallow you whole. But here's the thing, that darkness, it's lying. It wants to drag you down. But there's always a way out, always a glimmer of hope if you got the guts to see it. I remember this one time, I was at my lowest, ready to throw in the towel. I couldn't see past the shadows, couldn't see any reason to keep going. But then I saw it, a flicker, a tiny light in the distance. It was faint, almost invisible, but it was there. That light, it was hope. And hope, man, it's a powerful thing. It's what keeps you going when everything else is screaming at you to quit. You gotta fight for that light though. It ain't gonna come easy. Life's a warrior's path, full of battles and scars. But every scar tells a story. Every battle makes you stronger. You learn to fight back, to push through the hate and the pain. You learn to see the light, even in the darkest places. Think about it. All those times you felt worthless, all those nights you cried yourself to sleep. They didn't break you. You're still here, still breathing. That's strength. That's resilience. You survived, and if you can survive that, you can find the light. It's easy to get lost in the darkness, to let it consume you. But you gotta remember, there's always a choice. You can let the hate win, let it drown you, or you can fight back. You can choose to see the light, to believe in something better. It's there, waiting for you. You just gotta look. I ain't saying it's gonna be easy. Hell, it's the hardest thing you'll ever do. But it's worth it. Because when you find that light, when you hold on to that hope, it changes everything. It gives you a reason to keep going, to keep fighting. It gives you the strength to push through the pain, to rise above the hate. You're stronger than you think. You're a warrior, forged in the fires of your own battles. And yeah, you might hate yourself sometimes, might feel like you're not good enough. But that's just the darkness talking. You're more than your mistakes, more than your failures. You're a survivor, a fighter. And you got the power to change your story. Look around you. The world's full of darkness, full of people feeling the same way you do. But it's also full of light, full of hope. You just gotta open your eyes, gotta see it. And once you do, once you find that light, hold on to it. Let it guide you, let it give you strength. It's a journey, man, a never-ending fight. But it's a fight worth fighting, because at the end of the day, you're worth it. You're worth the struggle, worth the pain. You're worth the light. Don't let the darkness win. Don't let it take away your hope. I hated myself for a long time. Let the darkness rule my life. But I found my light, found my hope. And if I can do it, so can you. You just gotta believe, gotta fight. The world's a dark place, but there's always a flicker of light. Find it, hold on to it, and never ever let go. Remember, you're a warrior, and warriors don't quit. They fight, they rise, they conquer, and so will you. So let's dig deeper into this. You ever notice how easy it is to focus on the negative? How one bad day can overshadow all the good ones? That's the trap. The darkness wants you to dwell on your failures, your shortcomings. It wants you to believe that's all there is. But life's more than that. It's a mix of shadows and light, and it's up to you to find the balance. When I was drowning in my own hate, I couldn't see the good in myself. I thought I was a failure, a waste of space. But then I realized something. All those dark thoughts, all that self-loathing, it was holding me back. It was blinding me to my own potential. And that's when I decided to fight back. I decided to find my light, no matter how hard it was. You gotta start small. Find one thing, one tiny thing that gives you hope. Maybe it's a song, a memory, a dream. Hold on to it. Let it be your beacon. And slowly, you'll start to see more lights, more reasons to keep going. It's like building a fire. You start with a spark, then you add kindling, then bigger logs. And before you know it, you got a roaring flame, a light that can drive away the darkness. But you gotta keep feeding that fire. You can't let it die out. You gotta find new sources of hope, new reasons to believe in yourself. And sometimes that means cutting out the negativity in your life. Maybe it's toxic people. Maybe it's bad habits. Whatever it is, if it's dragging you down, you gotta let it go. It's not gonna be easy, but it's necessary. You can't grow if you're surrounded by darkness. And don't be afraid to ask for help. There's no shame in reaching out, in admitting you're struggling. We all need a hand sometimes, a shoulder to lean on. Find your tribe, your support system, people who lift you up, who see the light in you even when you can't. Let them help you, let them guide you. And when you're strong enough, you do the same for someone else. You pass on the light. You become a beacon for others. Life's a battle, no doubt about it. But it's a battle worth fighting. Every day you get up, every day you keep going, you're winning. You're proving to yourself, to the world, that you're stronger than the darkness. And that's something to be proud of. That's something to hold on to. You ever heard the saying, the night is darkest just before the dawn? It's true. The moments when you feel the most hopeless, the most lost, those are the moments right before you find your light. It's a test, a challenge, and if you can push through, if you can hold on just a little longer, you'll come out the other side stronger, brighter, more alive. I used to think my darkness defined me. I used to let it control me, let it dictate my every move. But then I realized I'm more than my darkest thoughts. I'm more than my worst days. I'm a fighter, a warrior, and so are you. We all have that strength within us, that fire that refuses to go out. So next time you're feeling low, next time you're hating yourself, remember this. You're not alone. You're not the only one fighting this battle. And there's always hope, always a light, if you're willing to see it. You gotta dig deep, gotta find that spark. And when you do, hold on to it with everything you got. Life's a series of ups and downs, a roller coaster of emotions. But it's also a journey, a path you carve out for yourself. And along that path, you'll find moments of pure light, moments that make all the pain worth it. Cherish those moments. Let them fuel you. Let them remind you why you keep going, why you never give up. I hated myself for a long time, but now I see that hate for what it is, a lie, a trick of the darkness, and I refuse to let it win. I refuse to let it take away my light. And you should too, because you're worth it. You're worth the fight, worth the struggle. You're worth the light. So stand tall, warrior. Stand tall and face the darkness. Show it that you're stronger, that you won't be beaten. Find your light. Hold on to your hope and never, ever let go. Remember, the darkness is just a part of the journey, not the end. And every step you take, every battle you win, brings you closer to the light. So keep fighting, keep believing. You got this. We got this. Together we'll find our way through the darkness. Together we'll rise. And when you do find that light, when you finally see it shining bright, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget the battles you fought, the scars you earned. Let them be a reminder of your strength, of your resilience. Let them be a testament to your journey. Life's a dark, twisted game, but it's also beautiful, full of moments that take your breath away. Find those moments, hold on to them. Let them be your guide, your beacon, and never stop fighting, never stop believing. You're a warrior, a survivor, and you're stronger than you think. So stand tall, hold your head high, and face the darkness with courage and hope, because you're worth it. You're worth the light, and you're never alone in this fight. I hated myself, but now I see the truth. I'm more than my darkness, more than my mistakes. I'm a fighter, a warrior, and so are you. So let's fight together, let's find our light, and let's never ever give up. Life will try to break you, beat you down, until you're nothing but a shadow of who you used to be. But here's the truth. Every time you stand back up, every time you refuse to be broken, you become stronger. The world will throw its worst at you, but you've got something it can never touch. Your spirit, your fire, your unbreakable will. So when the darkness closes in, when the hate tries to take over, remember who you are. Remember the warrior within, the fighter who refuses to quit. You are not defined by your failures, but by your refusal to be defeated. Rise up, find your light, and keep moving forward. Because no matter how dark it gets, the dawn will always come.